Hello everyone, welcome to another podcast episode. My name is The Star. I'm The Star Crochet, and I make and sell crochet and knit gifts for everyone. On this podcast, I talk about things like what I have been up to, any finished objects, works in progresses, new listings, and that's about it for this episode. I guess we can get started, right? What I have been up to is that I have been taking a break mostly for crocheting. I haven't been, machine mode lately. I've just been working on other things that I'll show you guys in the works in progress section. I did get the box of yarn that I received from my Black Friday purchases at Lion Brand, and I don't want to open it yet because I'm still taking a small break with crochet, and I want to take this break until I start receiving more sales of the crochet items I have created. So I can get these boxes down to a minimum at least and not have them stacked over to the top, almost to the ceiling it is. And yeah. So I have this bag again full of finished objects. It's a lot of flowers and a good bit of it just fell out of my bag. But it's not just the flowers that I have that's a finished object. It's also men's socks that I have been knitting. And the flowers, at least, they have been a worsted weight, just still scrap yarn that I've been using. And the flowers are an original pattern, as you can see here. And so this is the first men's sock that I have completed out of this week, and it is made with a 3-weight DK weight yarn, which is double knitting, and I'll show you guys up close. It is a pattern that I have created, and it has the ribbing right here at the ankle, the cuff, and then it has the vanilla sock as the remainder of it. And I don't want to make pairs just yet when it comes to the socks because I want to make all that I can with this one colorway that I've been working on. I don't remember what it's called, but anyway, I want to make all of these and then just see, pair them with what colors go together. So here is the second sock that I've created for a men's sock size large. And I do not have listings yet on my socks because I need to get around to it. I have made enough for a women's size medium, and so I just need to create listings for that. I feel like I have enough for a listing. And so here's the second sock, and then this is the third sock of a men's size large, and it is also with a DK weight yarn, double knitting, or 3-weight is what is also known as. And the size needles that I use is a size 3. It's pretty straightforward when it comes to knitting socks. Like with a 1-weight yarn, you use a size 1 DPNs, and that's what I use as a DPNs. Size 2-weight yarn, size 2 needles. 3-weight yarn, size 3 needles. And so it's straightforward. It's easy to pair that way. And other than that, that's it. Just a whole bunch of flowers. I'd say I have about 50 of them, maybe 55 or so. But that is all the finished objects I have. Alright, next is the works in progresses. I have a new thing that I have been starting lately. I guess it can go in the fiber arts section. It's thread that I'm using. Remember when I told you guys that I threw away the previous cross stitch that I was working on? It is because the way I was counting, it was way off when it came to just the way that it was looking. It was the bottom section right here was way off with the door and the flower pot and everything. And if I were to make it all together, it'd be it wouldn't connect well if I were to continue with the colors. And yeah. So I had purchased another cross stitch, and this one is very different. I like this way a lot better. I will say whenever I searched on Amazon for another cross stitch kit, I first searched for counted cross stitch, and then I came across all of these cross stitch kits that were stamped. And so I never worked with that before. For the whole time that I have been cross stitching, which is way longer than crochet, I was like, what, 10 when I started to cross stitch? So that's just 2 more years earlier than crochet. But anyway, I never heard of stamped before, stamped cross stitch kit. And so I looked at the pictures and I'm just like, oh, I don't know. And so I purchased it, but it turns out I love the way it looks. I thought, you know, being made in China, that it was going to be stamped like half-assed, honestly. But looking at it, it looks amazing. And I love the way it is stamped. It is so much easier for me to work with when it comes to the colors here. And as you can see, I already have this very deep dark blue already with the dark purple already that I've worked on already. And I'm currently on the deep purple still. And so the deep purple is going to go on parts where there's like a green, like this dark green right here. That's where it's going to go, continue to go. And I like this a lot. I love the way it's printed. It's printed perfectly. It wasn't printed like, oh, just print it, it's fine. No, I can tell that like detail has been made to the way this is printed, and I love it so much. And I want to show you guys the original picture of what it's supposed to look like. And this is right here. This is the same way that a counted cross stitch would be to look at a pattern like this. And I'll show you guys up close. You see what I mean with the little symbols? Sorry for the shaky hands. It's my medicine. But with the way it looks, this is a dream catcher with feathers and roses. And when it comes to the stamped section of the cross stitch kit, it has so many bright colors, and I love working with it because I like working with different colors, especially bright colors. They're very pretty. And that is all for the works in progress of this cross stitch section. The next work in progress is what are on my needles. So I am making yet another men's sock size large. I have only focused on the cuff so far, and that's about all that I have. It is going to be another sock in the same colorways that I have been working on. And I will say that I did order more yarn. I ordered more 3-weight yarn, and the yarn that I am using, that I'm going to use once it gets here, is the Color Fusion DK, so another 3-weight yarn. And I ordered 9 skeins, 3 of each, 3 different colors. So 3 skeins per color of 3 colors. And I want to use those as well for men's socks, knitted. And that is all of my works in progresses. I do not currently have a crochet work in progress or what is on my hook. The final section of this episode is the new listings. I know I have not mentioned it before, but it's right here. And the new listings are keychains of hearts and keychains of cherries and strawberries. With the cherries and strawberries, there's not much. But with the hearts, there's a whole bunch of keychains that I have ready. I have the keychain colors available in the colors gold, let's see, silver, and black. And so I have 1 color of each heart per each keychain color. So there's 3 colors per different kinds of keychains. And that is it for the new listings. I don't have much. I am working on the headbands project with the flowers on them. I'm slowly getting there because I'm still needing to sell more of my crochet stuff first. And I have been going to the Art Attack as much as I can. It's just there's only so limited table spaces and so many people try to enter every week. But that is it for today's podcast episode. If you have made it this far in the video, please subscribe to my channel, ring the notification bell so you're always notified of all the videos I make. Check out my social medias such as TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and this YouTube channel. Also, check out my Patreon. I have 2 different tiers that you can check out. And also, like this video if you liked this video. And yeah, thank you for watching, everyone. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!